I would like to ask you some random questions from speaking part one. Let me start with clothes. How often do you buy new clothes?
Actually, I am very busy with my study. That is why I almost 1 to 2 days in a week go to market.
Okay, good. What type of clothes do people of your country wear at special occasions?
Um, Actually, it depends on individual preference. Some like to wear gorgeous clothes, and other like to wear casual clothes.
Exactly, good. How often do you take photographs?
Actually, I take photographs almost every day because whenever I feel happy, that time I try to capture the happy moment. But when my mood swing, I also capture the moment, and sometimes I took some video clips.
Okay, that's great. Do you share your photos or keep private?
Actually, I prefer my photos private because nowadays some people may hamper our private security. That's why I prefer.
All right. So, do you think television has changed in the past few decades?
Um, I would say that it would change because nowadays people are more busy. That's why they would prefer watching television in the leisure time.
The answer is not totally relevant. The question is, আপনি কি ইদানিংকালে কোনো টেলিভিশনে কোনো চেঞ্জ দেখেছেন কিনা বিগত দশকে? সো আপনি চেঞ্জগুলো বলবেন যে এই চেঞ্জগুলো।
আচ্ছা,
আপনি
লাস্ট
কিন্তু
তো দশকে যেগুলো চেঞ্জ
চেঞ্জ হয়েছে কিনা? আর আপনি বলেছেন যে টেলিভিশন মানুষের কাজে লাগবে বা মানুষ আহ, ব্যবহার করবে এটার একটা কারণ দিয়েছেন। সো এটা পুরোপুরি রিলেভেন্ট হলো না আনসারটা। আচ্ছা, শুড মিউজিয়ামস এন্ট্রি বি ফ্রি ফর অল?
I don't think so. Actually, authority has some cost to maintains some uses. So I think it would not free for
Would not be free. Okay. And it's authority, not authority. You say
authority.
Thor. It will be
Authority.
Thor, authority. Let me ask you a question from friends. What are the qualities should a friend have?
There are many qualities I think a friend should have. The first and foremost, he or she would be friendly and careful about. And one thing is important. He is honest.
Okay, good. Is there anything new that you'd like to do on weekends?
Yes, I would try some water sport like swimming, and sometimes I also prefer jogging.
All right. Do you travel alone or with friends?
Actually, I prefer both. Sometimes I travel with my bosom friend, and sometimes I alone.
Sometimes I travel alone, or sometimes just alone. Okay, what do people usually buy on the street market?
Actually, people buy their necessary things, especially they buy clothes, vegetable, fruits, watch, and so on.
All right, thank you. Good performance. So now we'll move to speaking part two. So in the speaking part two, your topic is describe a street you have visited. So you've got 2 minutes for speaking. Try to speak at least for 2 minutes. Okay, your time starts now.
Well, there are many streets in my country. Among of them, today I'm going to talk about a street that is very beautiful. To start with, the name of the street is Vietnamitamon. Actually, it is near our locality, and it is so beautiful. In addition to this, this is the longest highway in Bangladesh, and it is about 70 kilometer long, and it is wide and always remains busy. Actually, there are many tourist spots near there. Most importantly, there are many lampposts beside the road, and most important point, there are traffic signals that are very crucial for us. um, in all day the road remains busy. Actually, all kinds of vehicles, especially heavy vehicles, run all over the world using this road. Sometimes you will see traffic police in different junction. Moreover, there are many reasons why I like this street. First and foremost, the road is captivating, and you will see greenery beside the roads that is very amazing, and everyone like this greenery place. Another important reason is that some in our country, some director prefer this place for its stunning, beautiful place. That's why I like this place. Last but not least, some individual prefer taking selfies. Actually, the scenery is awesome. One point I mentioned you that after
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is the end of our speaking part two. So I'm going to put out some of the points. Many streets, not many street. At the beginning, you said many street. As you said many, so it will be many streets. Okay. You use some of the connectors first and foremost. Moreover, okay. But one thing, একটা জিনিস আপনি বলেছেন many directors. Director পরে কি এটা ক্লিয়ার করবে যে ডিরেক্টরটা আসলে ডিরেক্টর বলতে কি বোঝাচ্ছেন মুভি ডিরেক্টর যারা এটা কিন্তু আপনারা ক্লিয়ার করেননি সো একজন এক্সামিনার এটা কিন্তু ওয়েট করবে যে ডিরেক্টরটা কেন উল্লেখ করবে
হুট করে মাথায় চলে আসলো এর জন্য
আচ্ছা গুড আপনি এটা ঠিক আছে বলতে পারেন সাম অফ দ্য ফেমাস ডিরেক্টরস অফ আওয়ার কান্ট্রি চুজ দিস প্লেস ফর देयर মুভি ফিল্মিং অর রেকর্ডিং সাম অফ দ্য সিনারিজ অফ পার্ট অফ देयर মুভিজ আচ্ছা অ্যামেজিং এটা হচ্ছে কি অ্যামেজিং আপনি বলেছেন অ্যামেজিং ক্যাপটিভেটিং বলেছেন সুন্দর হয়েছে জাংশনস তারপর হচ্ছে কি ক্রুশাল চেষ্টা করেছেন তবে ওই যে বললাম না যখন আপনি অসাধারণ কিছু নিয়ে কথা বলবেন টপ নচ বলবেন যে একবার গিয়েছিলাম আই ওয়াজ ওভার দ্য মুন when I visited the place for the first time কিছু কিছু তো ইয়ে আছে ফ্রেজ আছে
এগুলো কখনো ইউজ করছে না তো স্যার এর জন্য
না অভ্যাস করে ওভার দ্য মুন টপ নচ এই দুইটা আমি মনে করি সকলেই ইউজ করে অভ্যাস করা উচিত তাও খারাপ না পারফরম্যান্স যথেষ্ট ভালো হয়েছে নাও লেটস মুভ টু স্পিকিং পার্ট 3 in the speaking part 3, I would like to ask you some question from Cambridge 6 test 4. The topic is choices. What are the typical choices people make at different stage of their lives?
Actually, I would say that some people prefer, especially younger, prefer playing games with their neighbors or their siblings, and adults also like to play in outdoor game like cricket, volleyball, badminton, and so on. And older people prefer gossiping with their children or their nephew.
প্রশ্ন ছিল চয়েস নিয়ে তো গেমসটি বলেছেন ঠিক আছে তবে গেমটা যে চয়েস আপনি বলতে পারেন যে ডিফারেন্ট স্টেজে মানুষের এভাবে শুরু করতে পারতেন choices change with the passage of time when people grow up their preference and choice changes তারপরে আপনি বলতে পারেন ফর এক্সাম্পল বাচ্চারা গেমস খেলতে পছন্দ করে তখন ঠিক ছিল আপনি শুরুটাই করেছেন গেম নিয়ে তখন আর টপিকটা চয়েস থেকে গেমে চলে আসছে এটা খেয়াল রাখা উচিত should important choices be made by parents rather than the young adults?
Actually, I think when our parents help to make a decision, it would be better for our lives, especially when we make a job, when we make a new job or some new business, or sometimes when we got married, it would help us.
Okay, make new job na when we try to choose a new job a kind of this. Okay, why do some people like to discuss choices with other people?
Sorry sir, I couldn't catch it.
Why do some people like to discuss choices with other people?
Yes, some people like to discuss their choice with their friends or family member or neighbor. Especially, they prefer good and feel better. That's why they discuss this matter. Sometimes they think they would appreciate themselves or some good or bad comment they get that would help them.
Good, nice. Okay, so you can add some. They will get a proper suggestion. If their choices are wrong, then they will correct it. Okay. What kind of choices do people have to make in their everyday life?
Actually, making decision is a basic part in our life. Every day we make any kinds of decision or plan, and like our my mother morning in the morning he told me that what dishes she will prepare, and I also make the plan, so how I go to my university and which transport I prefer. So it's
Okay,
basic.
good. Why some people choose to do the same thing every day? Are there any disadvantages in this?
I think some people are do same thing every day because they may lazy or they don't feel happy in this work. That's why they randomly work this work. In addition to this, some also don't find any pleasure. That's why.
It can be reason they're lazy. They are lazy or they do not have any skill. এই দুইটা পয়েন্ট দিলে কিন্তু আনসারটা একটু স্ট্রং হতো।
Yes, sir.
It might be possible that they are indolent. I mean, indolent বলি indolent মানে lazy আর কি। And they do not have enough skill to do something new. So they do the always do the same things that they are capable of doing. Okay. আর পিপল আর ডু না পিপল ডু আর র্যান্ডমলি ওয়ার্ডটা ইউজ করছেন এখানে র্যান্ডমলি এটা হবে না কারণ র্যান্ডমলি আমরা বলি এলোমেলো যখন কোনো কাজ করি এক একদিন এক একটা তো এই প্রসঙ্গটা কিন্তু র্যান্ডমলি হয় না। আচ্ছা, আর একটু আগে আগের আনসার এটা বলতে ভুলে গেছি যে শি হি বলতে একটা প্যাচ লাগিয়েছে হি বলে ফেলেছিল মাঝখানে মাদারকে। লাস্ট কোয়েশ্চেন, ডু ইউ থিঙ্ক দ্যাট পিপল টুডে হ্যাভ মোর চয়েসেস টু মেক দেন ইন দ্য পাস্ট?
Yes, I think actually earlier it was not enough places, sorry, enough goods for us to choose. But nowadays, everywhere we see there are many products available, and we easily choose this. Actually, any person will find any kinds of product on online, and he or she chose the any kinds of products. And if he don't prefer when he or she
Let me help you. Now we can say that earlier the products number of products were limited, so people had to choose only few things and they had to be satisfied with whatever they had. Now we have more options available in our hands. For instance, we are talking about online shopping. When we buy something from a shop, if we think the product is okay, then we will buy the same product again from the same shop. But if the product is somehow not up to the mark, then we will change it and we'll go to the alternative shops. So we have a lot of companies, lot of offers, lot of discounts, lot of variants. So yes, obviously now we have more choice than compared to the past. Thank you very much. আপনার পারফরমেন্স যথেষ্ট ভালো। আপনার 6.5 এর পারফরমেন্স, তবে আমি সতর্কতার জন্য আপনাকে কিন্তু 6 দিব। এই পারফরমেন্সে 6.5 অনায়াসে আসবে। ইন ফিউচার আরও ভালো হতে পারে। গ্রামাটিক্যাল ভেরিয়েশন দরকার আছে। আর ওই যে লাস্টে যেটা করেছেন এটা করবেন, আপনি যা মাইন্ডে আসে আনসার দিয়ে, মানে ওই যে হাল ছেড়ে দিয়েছেন, এটা কিন্তু মারাত্মক একটা মিস্টেক। হাল ছাড়া যাবে না, আনসার দিয়ে দিবেন। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।